Oh, it feels good to press record again. All right, what's good everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And I got some news for you. We hope that everything just works out perfectly and everybody's good and everything just lines up, but some things don't line up. It's gonna take yourself to line them up, and it's gonna be the biggest challenge of my career and maybe my life. I mean, my life is my career. Scootering is my life. If I didn't do it as a job, then I would be riding just as hard. The news that I have for you is that I'll give you the story. Last year, or more than a year, October 2022, I was riding my backyard and I was trying to learn this new pump. And I got it. I did it a few times. Wanted to do it better, wanted to pump better. I ended up like spraining my back or something weird. It didn't feel right. And I landed the trick. And while I was doing the trick, I hurt my back, and I still finished the trick. I was warm, I was full of adrenaline. I didn't feel it. 30 minutes later, I felt something was off in my lower back. I was like, what the hell did I do? And I waited a week or two and was able to warm up and ride and kind of feel good. Not 100, but like 90, 95. I think a month, 2 months later, I was doing something. I went to just half cab finger whip, and in the air, I hunched over and I felt another pull. I was like, what was that? That was different. Never felt that before. I waited another month. And then 2 months later, I was like, all right, something's different. This is a weird injury that I've never felt before. It's not extremely painful. It's just very limiting. That was the weird part. I feel I'd rather have just a ton of pain and know that I'll be good rather than just this lingering pain that I was dealing with. And I got some scans, MRI, X-ray, and they said everything was good. Probably soft tissue damage, do some rehab, work with a trainer, feeling good maybe in a few months. I was like, all right, cool. Working out, diet's on point. You guys know the deal. You guys see my Instagram story and everything. Diet is always on point. Working out, I'm so addicted to working out because I know that that's just gonna help me ride more and make me feel better when I am riding. And I was doing that that was January 2023, right? So I was doing that all last year. Riding, working out, super strict diet, the most strict diet I've ever been on my entire life. And it makes me feel good regardless of the injury. It's a good learning experience to be on like an anti-inflammatory, clean, mostly veggie fruit diet. And that's been working out. But every 2 months or 3 months, I'd have like a weird little setback, and I would do a move or would land all squat and weird, and then it's just boom, that pain would come back again. And I was like, maybe my body's not ready, blah, blah, and I'm just trying to figure this out. And it was my lower back. And it was weird because I would do a trick and then it wasn't so much pain, but I was frozen and I had to wait, and I couldn't move. And to ride was nearly impossible because the riding position is that half squat leaned over, which was like the trigger point. I could do everything else. I was playing pickleball, I was doing a bunch of other stuff. But riding, the most important. Long story short, last month, or maybe a few weeks ago, went to New York, got some new scans and better scans on my back, and the doctor sees a herniated disc. And a herniated disc is when one of your discs in between your vertebrae kind of just gets pushed out because of force. And me pumping and doing that trick, I was in a hunched, unhealthy position, bad posture, and squeezed the disc out, herniated, but probably not a lot at once, maybe just a little bit. And then over the year, just riding, working hard at it and not letting it rest. And it must have gradually pushed it out over the year, and I wish I knew. You also can't regret wishing you knew, that kind of thing. So it's just a big learning experience. Either way, it was a learning experience about my body, because I am getting older, right? I'm also older. I'm probably the oldest active pro. So herniated disc, what's the issue? I need to take a break from riding. I actually have to take my first break from riding. I got knee surgery and I was riding 3 days later. Am I the smartest person in the world? Probably not. Now I actually have to take a break. And in order for my disc to go back in and to get reabsorbed, I need to not ride and do specific physical therapy. So this is going to be the biggest challenge of my entire career, is taking this break. And it doesn't mean I'm taking a break from YouTube and Instagram. I did take a break because I was trying to figure this out. I really wanted to focus on the right path, and I was trying things for months. That's why you saw more short form and not enough long form, because I was really trying to fine tune my back and understand this injury, because the back is so tricky. It's such a science project. I wish I just knew everything from the beginning. Then I would have taken more precaution and then just, but I don't want to say it's a mistake. It's just, I didn't know. I didn't know, and now I know. So the plan is to put the scooter down, take a break from riding, let my back heal. The doctor says with proper therapy, it can heal. And the reason why it didn't heal is because I didn't let it heal. So I need to actually let the disc heal. There's other situations that people have with their disc, and it's so herniated that it won't go back in and you need surgery. He said mine's not that bad. It's up to me to work and get the disc reabsorbed and then stabilize the muscles and still work out and do a whole new journey that I have. I actually want to bring you guys with me. That's kind of the reason why I'm making this video. You guys know when I ride and I'm doing the challenges and when I do tricks, you guys see that part of it, but we never see really behind the scenes. I try not to include my personal life just because the internet's all weird, and I like the space, but this is a personal journey that I want to include you guys because I feel as if you deserve it, and I want to check in with you. I'm going to be making weekly long form videos of my progress, and there probably won't be any riding at all. There definitely won't be any riding, but there'll be what I'm doing, what I'm eating, how I'm working out, I'm training, and then the progress. I'll check in on my scooter. I'll get on my scooter and see how I feel. It's kind of what I did today. I'm 1 week into this journey already, and in 1 week I feel some progress. But a disc is very tricky because the disc heals so slow. So I actually have to be patient for the first time in my life. And that's the challenge. This is the most challenge. I know that when I stand on my scooter and I curl my back, 3 weeks ago I was doing that and I was like, man, something doesn't feel right. And now when I stand on it, it feels almost normal. But I just know with the load that I have to put on when I'm riding, it's not ready yet, 100%. And I thought it was the last year. I would warm up, ride, and feel good because I was warm, but didn't realize I was just either hurting it more or not letting it heal, or both. Basically both. So that's the plan. And I don't know if this interests you. I don't know if me working out, training, going to therapy, figuring out the best foods to eat and trying to come up with the right blueprint to get me back on my scooter as soon as possible and as safe as possible. If you're interested, cool. I'll see you next week. That's the plan. If not, and if you want to see some clips, I'll probably be dissecting some of my long form videos into clips that you've probably never seen short form. So I'll be doing that for the short form, making shorts. But once a week, I'm going to be doing a progress check just because I'll be going to therapy once a week. And then they'll be giving me the information to see how far I've gone and how much progress there is. So I'm basically giving you the results from them and what I'm doing and what it takes. So it'll be weekly check-ins, long form. The doctor says 8 weeks, you should be back on the field. I don't want to rush this. I've rushed it already the whole year. So I might do 10. And I'll be making content. There'll be plenty of builds and stuff. I have some cool custom build ideas. I'll be hanging with the people in the neighborhood. They'll be riding, I'll be hooking them up, doing giveaways too. It's not like I'm not doing stuff with Envy. And I have some cool announcements, some good positive announcements in the next week. So pay attention to that one. In the beginning of the video, I might have seen like this tragic event, and I'm good. I'm fine. I can do things I just shouldn't ride, so that way I could ride 100% when this is all over. And I also want to be an inspiration and an example to people because I am probably the oldest pro. I'm one of the first pros. I want to be an example of someone that can ride for a long time. So in decades from now, when someone says, "Oh, scooter riders, you can probably ride a scooter until you're," I want to set that age. I want to set the bar. And in order for me to set that bar, I need to pay attention to myself mentally, physically, and take care of myself to the best ability. I have a few goals this year. One is to get in the best shape I've ever been in my entire life. The second thing is to hit 1 million subscribers. And currently, in my position, not being able to ride, I will need your help. I will need your help being with me in this journey. This is a whole new journey, something completely different that I've done on the channel. I've never filmed a video of not riding, and this is the first time. So predict that not too many people will be as interested in these videos as they are with the tricks and the challenges and the world's first and all that stuff. But if you really want to see those again, stick with me in this journey and give me some motivation, because this is taking a toll on me. Nothing really messes with me mentally, but this injury is, man, this is the toughest one. I've got ACL surgery, I got surgery on my thumb, I've got concussions. This is the hardest one mentally, just because it's a very tedious recovery timeline, and this is tough. This is one of the toughest ones. So I am now very motivated the last few weeks have been hard because I didn't know the results, I didn't know the progress, I didn't know what the plan was. I wasn't sure if I was going to get surgery, if it's like a lifelong thing and all this stuff, and it was chewing me up. And I'm just being honest with you, I never do this, but to be straight, it was, I don't know. I'm good now though. I'm crazy confident, I'm wired, I know what I have to do. I feel progress. As long as I feel progress, I can keep my sanity, that kind of thing. And I want to bring you guys along with me, get in the best shape possible. 1 million subscribers, huge announcement coming next week. Giveaways, custom builds, hanging with the homies in the neighborhood who will be riding, and I'll be helping them out. I know I can be of good guidance for them, and if I'm not progressing on my scooter, I know for sure I could at least help other people progress, and that gives me that satisfaction of things are moving forward. And if you're sticking around for this, I appreciate you. Sorry for not uploading for a while. I literally was just so focused. I knew that that was a priority, my health was a priority, and I'll be uploading more now because I have a plan, and now I know exactly what to do. And as I am allowed to ride more, you'll know. PT says I should be pushing around on my scooter in 2 weeks, just to push, not too much jumping, but they already gave me the green light to push around, which I can do, right? If I really wanted to do a finger whip, I know I could. Is it the smartest thing? No, because I need to heal, and that's the plan. It's the winter, it's the perfect time to heal, time to get in best shape. Sorry for not uploading, and I hope to see you guys in these weekly checkups. I'm going to be very consistent with that, just because I have to be consistent with my health, and to bring you guys along for the journey I think is very important. So thank you for everybody who's subscribed and watched these videos. 1 million is somewhere in the future. I don't care about the number, but just to know that many people enjoyed my video at least at one point, that also gives me motivation to kind of fix this stupid back. So that's kind of the plan. Fixing the back, I'm ready to go, I'm fired up, I'm actually fired up now. Last week was different. Right now I'm fired up, and if you guys have any questions about me and this journey as we make these videos, I'll be in the comment section way more now, because now it's about my health, my progression, and getting back on the scooter, but then also you. I want to be an example, an inspiration on not just someone to look up to on the scooter, but off the scooter. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. I got PT scheduled for Wednesday, so I'll be making those videos. I'll try to aim for Friday or Saturday for these videos to be up, just because I'll be doing the work in the middle of the week, and then I'll know the results, 2 days after therapy. So being straight with you, put my union bars back on too, so when I can push, it's gonna feel good. First real break riding a scooter. First break off the scooter, a long one, but I know I can do it because it's gonna be worth it.